Hey there. Today is April 16th, 2020. And this is another video on the scammer, Chicken Boy, Martin Gerraux. What I have here is a recording of Martin Gerraux's reaction to another fraudster group started by someone called Ray Meeks. And it is quite enlightening, and if it wasn't so tragically comical, it would be entertaining. Martin Gerraux is anything but entertaining, yet he thinks he's an entertainer. Over and above, he thinks he's a cryptocurrency trader. Probably one of the worst cryptocurrency traders I've ever come across in my 6 years that I have been looking into cryptocurrency. Just the worst out of all of them. Fact of the matter is, I don't believe that Martin Gerraux is a cryptocurrency trader. I think Martin Gerraux, or shall I say, I have come to conclude that Martin Gerraux is in fact a Ponzi man. A scammer. That's all he is. And, of course, nobody knows who the real Martin Gerraux is. But look out for my next video. I've got something that is going to have you questioning reality. Sasha Marvin, Martin Gerraux. If you haven't heard the name Sasha Marvin, Sasha Marvin is a glider aerobatics instructor based out of Florida in the USA. And Martin Gerraux somehow got Sasha Marvin's permission to use Sasha Marvin's photographs, pictures of Sasha Marvin, passing himself off as, well, he's using pictures of Sasha Marvin and passing himself off as Martin Gerraux, or calling himself Martin Gerraux and using Sasha Marvin's images, his face, which is in of itself, I mean, how would anybody give permission for anybody else to use their image of their face when they're going to perpetrate a scam on masses of people? That doesn't make sense. But the question that everybody has to ask himself is, how come Sasha Marvin, after us having the Martin Gerraux Facebook group, where we now have 83 members. Now, when we started off this Facebook group a few months ago, there were only 4 of us. The 4 people that he refers to as the fraudsters. We like to see ourselves as the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And the apocalypse is Martin's downfall. The apocalypse is when Martin gets a knock on his door, wherever it is he lives, by the authorities, the SEC, the DOJ, with handcuffs, and takes him to jail. That is ultimately what we want. Because it now is obvious that Martin Gerraux is never going to pay the people he has scammed. Never. And for the record, there are those ass kissers that are in his group that help him to perpetuate this crime against his investors who, while they're there and they're obeying Martin Gerraux, are his family until they start asking questions about how come they haven't received payments in going on 8 weeks now. How come Martin Gerraux has started probably 6 or 7 different programs, and not one of them has been successful? Some of them were paid for by his gullible members, and they've seen nothing in return. If you're interested in what those things are, I cover them in my other videos. this video is specifically another one of Martin's little outbursts, his immature rants at people that are concerned about getting their money. Very, very interesting to hear this. And of course, nothing new from Martin Gerraux. He's done it all. The entertainer, the actor. He has done a nervous breakdown video where he sounds like a 13-year-old little girl, and basically he was going to off himself, which might be doing everybody a favor if he did, but of course he's too arrogant. He's a narcissist, a psychopath, and very delusional schizophrenic. That's Martin Gerraux. But more than anything, Martin Gerraux is a thief. A low-down thief. It doesn't matter whether you dress yourself up in Rolex, fly big jet airplanes, drive around in McLarens and Lamborghinis. If you're a thief, a common thief, that is all you actually are. And the basis of all that wealth probably comes from all the people that he scammed. I don't think Martin Gerraux has actually done a hard day's work in his life, or an honest day's work for that matter. So anyway, here's his latest. This happened a few days ago when Martin Gerraux found out that there was this guy, Ray Meeks, that had set up an alternative Telegram channel where people that were in the Martin Gerraux platform, investment platform, were asking questions, and Ray Meeks that is, decided to set up this Telegram group. Now, what I've been able to glean from all the notes and posts and things like that is that Ray Meeks actually invested $200,000 with Martin Gerraux, which by my estimate at this late point in time would take probably almost $6.5 million out of people's pockets over the last almost, in May it'll be a year that Martin Gerraux has been operating his PONZI. Hasn't paid people, started off with pretty good, decent returns on investment every week, everything up to between 15 and 23%. And then after a few weeks, or several weeks, shall I say, a few months, those returns steadily dropped with the odd non-payment once a week, and there was always an excuse. So many things that Martin Gerraux couldn't control, and Martin Gerraux's team couldn't control. So to the point where for the last 8 weeks, no payments have been made. Why? Oh, it's COVID-19. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's the fudsters. That would be me, Derek Venter, Susan Bayil, Randy Strain, and Richard C. He has maligned us. He has slandered us. And, of course, he owes us money. And as I have stated many times in every video, and I reiterate again, my private portfolio was paid out. When I asked for it, well, within 48 hours. The fact of the matter is that because I asked for my money is why Martin Gerraux slandered and maligned me in my own Telegram group. He owes me money from the syndicates, which have not been paid for 8 weeks. And he owes my family and friends money. And the reason I continue to make my videos and that I support the Martin Gerraux MG group on Facebook, exposing the scammer for what he is, the thief, I will continue to support that until one of two things happen. The scammer pays me and my friends, and my family what he owes us, or he goes to jail. And if this takes 10 frickin' years, that's what it will be. But here's the update. Stand by for the entertainer, the one and only Chicken Boy, Martin Gerraux.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am alive. I am alive. Except I was attending a goddamn funeral today. So if you look at these messages above, you assholes that keep posting this shit, that's not Ray Meeks that you've been talking to. Do you know that? You're not talking to a guy named Ray Meeks. You're talking to an imposter who calls himself Ray Meeks. And to be honest with you, I see this stuff like this that gets sent to my mailbox, and it tells me you're dead to me, that you're behind my back talking bullshit. Go find another place to ride your trike. My family and my group here that has been with me for an extended period of time isn't losing their friggin' panties over a pause due to reformation of our systems. Okay? We're a business. We're a company. We're building. So you want to go out there and listen to FUD and squeak around your arms and join another shitty-ass MLM trading program, go ahead, be my guest. But you're not going to be a part of this group. And some of these people that are in this chat I thought were my friends are talking shit behind my back. Go fuck yourself. Welcome to the new MG. Let's rock and roll.
Interesting. This is the way that Martin Gerraux talks to his clients. I have been at the receiving end of this Martin Gerraux, this personality of Martin Gerraux, many, many times. And I know a lot of people, other people that have too. So, apparently Ray Meeks isn't Ray Meeks. And Martin Gerraux isn't who he says he is either. And Martin Gerraux would do live events like the one he did in Vegas, where he wore a mask and hid himself from them. He claims that he shook the hand of many people, and they've seen him face to face. But as of this time, nobody has ever come forward that has met him face to face. I'm going to be following some leads in my next video. Make sure you tune in. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are a victim of Martin Gerraux. If you are owed money by Martin Gerraux. If you have not been paid in weeks by Martin Gerraux. Or shall we say, the deviant, thief, scamming bastard that calls himself Martin Gerraux. Join our Facebook group. The link is below. Subscribe to this channel for updates. And take note, you're looking at the Martin Gerraux MG group. And like I said previously, we are now 83 members strong. There are a lot of people that have been scammed that have not joined this group. And for the most part, a lot of the people that are on this group do not post their comments. Why? Because they're afraid they're not going to get paid. And they're hoping that they do. Fact is, there are more and more people telling their stories. We have 3 different Facebook groups. This is the primary one. And you need to join this one to see the others. Martin Gerraux, I know you watch these videos. You've said it so many times that I lie about you and I spread disinformation about you. No, I don't, Martin Gerraux. I'm telling the truth. And like I said, I represent some people that are still in your groups that are still, they're basically silent. They're basically silent, hoping that you're going to pay them. My friends and my family, and But also know this, Martin Gerraux. Between myself, Randy, Susan, and Richard, we've got your number, bro. And again, the apocalypse is coming. And that apocalypse, what that means to you is that you are going to have the authorities knocking on your door soon. Soon, Martin Gerraux. And understand this, if anybody did actually meet you face to face and shake your hand, I hope they washed their hands when they were done with shaking yours. You know, the way they do now for coronavirus, before you touch anything, you want to have hand sanitizer. Because you're just a piece of shit, Martin Gerraux. Thank God I've never been in your proximity. Because, Martin Gerraux, you are a virus. A low-life virus. And you, Martin Gerraux, like you like to say, need to be eradicated. As for us, the fuzzers, we ain't going nowhere. We are going to keep on doing what we do best, and that's getting under your skin and pissing you off. And, use us as a reason that you're not paying all your family members, the people you care about, your big family. Oh, we're in lockdown again. Martin Gerraux is locked down his group for a month because he now, for the 4th time, has to take care of security issues and fight against the hackers that are all trying to steal his family's money. All the while not paying, and all the while excommunicating people and deleting them when they question Martin Gerraux's integrity, which, of course, there is none. There is really no integrity. And Martin Gerraux, look out for my next video where one of your friends that knows you, Martin Gerraux, made a feeble attempt to stop us. I wonder how he's going to feel. He's already famous, actually. Very well-known guy down in Florida and I'm assuming around the world. Mr. Cox, his name is. Look out for my next video because Mr. Cox actually got himself into a maelstrom that is not going to stop. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. If you feel the need to leave a comment, pro this video or against it, you can do that too. At least have the common decency to show your face. Martin Gerraux, the professional, multi-billionaire, cryptocurrency trader, aka Bitcoin Jesus and the Nostradamus of blockchain. Like I said, if it wasn't so pathetic, if Martin Gerraux wasn't so pathetic, he probably could be an entertainer. Tragic. God bless you and your family wherever you are. I'll see you again. Bye.